Okie dokie. I'm so used to having some kind of music, but I figure, you know what, I'm gonna be playing a bunch of games that are gonna have their own music, so I don't need to. Okay, that's my stuff. Down2Jam games. Let's go rate some games. Now, let's start with the ones that I have seen some of. There was this one. I was interested in this one. There's a Phil game. There's an Oxbot game. There's a... who was working on this? Thank you for using your points on it, despite the fact that I already grabbed it as a thing to do. Oh, Covino. There we go. That's Covino's game. Is there a Pogorli game in here, actually? I was going to play this one, because I just saw this person streaming games. There's Brainoid. It didn't pop up for me for a while. I think I saw this in... Yeah, Honest Dan. Yeah, I think a lot of these I stopped by. Okay, we're starting with the ones that... Yeah, because this is going to be probably enough. I do like goblins. Okay, we'll get around to that. Who else? Am I missing somebody? I saw this Spacey put some art on Snail Cat. I saw Snail Cat streaming the... some theme. I think I saw something about the theme of the jam. Or I think it was theme and elimination. This doesn't seem like a ton. I saw a little bit of this one too. Yeah, I want to start with the ones that I had seen. Adagon, yeah. Hadn't seen that one. Yeah, some of these I saw on the Discord. But I'm starting with the ones that I saw on stream. And I'm also killing off 5 minutes so that the ads will run and then I can... Ooh, a whole tactical mushroom thing? Well, I'm very curious about that, but we're starting with the ones that... did I click this one already? Untitled Penguin game, okay. Somebody said, you know what? Penguins didn't get picked, but we're doing penguins anyway. Okay, didn't see that, didn't see that, didn't see that. Didn't see that one, didn't see that one. I think that was Gathering. I do like caves, so Cave Gathering definitely piques my interest. The animations on this are like, okay, that definitely catches the eye. Okay, wait, I looked at Cave Gathering. The Gathering. The name seems familiar. I don't know if I saw them working on it. Pomo, there we go. I don't think I actually saw Pomo's stream, but... And then I might have enough stuff here anyway. I'll get around to, like, I'm just getting some loaded up for... like I said, also just killing off time for ads to run. Yeah, this one looks really neat to me, too. Gripper. I think Gripper was the other one that I saw a bit of its creation. Oh, wait. We were going with names that I'm familiar with, and then... Yeah, this one looked cool to me, too. I was like, ooh, colors and grid and... Oh, yeah, there we go. Slosky. Cole Slosky. That's, yeah, I saw a little bit of that. Oh, Dr. Javasaurus. Okay, there's a couple of these names that I know I want to start with the ones that I saw some of the development of. Titled Goose Team. Yeah, some of these I saw on Discord where I'm like, ooh, that looks neat. Hope my game runs on my computer. It barely touched my graphics or CPU, staying below 10% on both. But my friend had major lags and screen tearing, even though his machine isn't that much worse than mine. And I don't have a lower end machine to test it with right now, other than the Surface Go 2, which can barely run PowerPoint and Word at the same time. Wow. That seems insane if it can't do PowerPoint and Word. Okay, so that I saw, that I didn't see, but yeah, again, that I didn't see, but I said I was gonna play it. That I saw, yeah, okay. There's a lot of these that I saw as, yeah, Brainoid's team. Which, what if it's a team? It's all named after Brainoid. Okay, yeah, some of these I saw. I know this one's pretty quick. Okay, good enough. We're putting that at the end because that doesn't look like the game page is up yet. That doesn't look like it's fully finished. But it's not 2. Surface Go. I'm not even familiar with Surface at all. That's a Microsoft thing. Oh, I forgot about the ad break. It didn't do a thing. Okay. Let's go. Let's see if this explodes on my computer or not. Heavy Hitting is a game about gathering food to gain weight for a sumo competition. You only have 30 seconds to gather as much as possible in a house where most objects are movable. Not all food is the same. Eating a steak will give you more weight than drinking water. The game was made for Down2Jam with the theme of gathering, WASD, mouse, space. A whole bunch of different options for grab/eat. I'll probably just click on things. But that's cool that there's a lot of options. Again, download the game, then read about it. And that'll save you a couple seconds. I think this game must have been doing well. Because seeing how it's still popping up on here. What is this? Definitely looks interesting. Especially because slugs. Yes, I want to run this. This is a newly created thing. Oh, and then I gotta go to the security thing and... Did it actually do it? Or no? Is there supposed to be music? Well, yeah, we'll bump it up. Is it? Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't pop up with the security thing. Typically it does. Like, if you do anything, it'll yell at you. Main menu has no music. Okay. Well done. Wait. Does this work? It does. There we go. We'll give it the full screen treatment. And gather food to gain weight. So let's run around and click on everything. I was like, I don't really need to read or... It's just run around and click on everything, right? Because I was like, water is not gonna... Ooh, whole bacon and eggs and... Wow, that's a lot of physics and... Okay, yeah, on my fancy computer it seems to be running just fine. Was it eating an entire cow? Is there an enemy yet? Aha! And then was there a... This is not an extra push. How heavy am I? Apparently heavy enough. Oh, we're not. Off you go. Off you go. You don't need to hang on. I'm assuming if I fall off after, it still counts as a win. How many of these do I have to do? Okay, yeah, this is very like what I did for Regally Rotund. Did that even have like a rubber ball sound effect too? Off you go. Like, I want to make sure that I don't... Oh, that almost worked out. I was gonna say, I think it's just gonna negate the momentum and... you just go as long as you can. Okay. Okay, so there's not a go back to the... couldn't find any more fitting music. Yeah, if I could get you to just go at an angle off of the thing enough. So if I just run away. I was gonna say, can I get you to run off? That's kind of fun that you can do that too. Tee. Is that gonna work for all y'all? If you guys spawn in the middle. Kid Garrett's Friends was a good jam. It was a good jam. I actually got... I'm pretty proud of what I got. It's heckin' simple. But I am pretty proud of what I got. Oh, yeah, okay. I can see. Yeah, okay, and I see every enemy gets heavier at some point. You either get good enough or you'll be pushed off. But the AI isn't smart. Yeah, I can tell. This seems to be an effective strat, but it's still kind of fun to, I still need to dodge at the right moment. I keep wanting to pull the camera up just a little higher. Oh no! No, it nicked me! No! Shoot. That's pretty good. Well, and we'll give it another. Gotta give every game at least 2 tries. It's me! Yay! Yay! Okay, I'm glad I cannot eat myself. Oh, you can pick up things. Okay. We gotta take me with... Oh, so there is a different scene here. Okay, is there... Actually, so there is a little bit of a... Let's go find the biggest, heaviest thing. Oh, no! I wasn't anywhere near the biggest, heaviest thing. Okay, I gotta move a little faster, though. This does seem a little, abusable here. So. Oh, it's the same house, all the rooms are connected. Okay. Oh, so it just puts you in a different spot. That's cool. Yeah, because it definitely felt like it was a different area. because I was far enough away from the other stuff. Yeah, this seems a little too abusable. But I did get nicked the once. But we'll see if I can get better at this. Yeah, it's just a little bit too abusable. This is super cool though. Good job on this. This is a lot of fun. Oy! Got too close to you again. Technabbit. Okay, and yeah, like I said, that's why I'm glad I retried, because are these randomly placed or are they just spawning in there? I don't even know what that is. There's an upstairs. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if the movability of the items matters a ton. Ooh, a cake even. It's a little interesting. It's a little silly. It's a little goofy. I got a little heavier that time. They're not random? Okay, so it was just the items spawning in. Okay, I did want to play the games just a little faster so I can get through more games. I was gonna say, come off the edge there. Yeah, I think ideally it would reset you to the middle, a la like an actual sumo match. And yeah, I think the AI does need a little bit more of a brain to be a bit more effective there. I did hide better food, so hiding the hiding spots. So finding the hiding spots can gain you more weight. Yeah, okay, so then it's more about run around the house and find all the things than it is about. I was gonna say, it's not a gravity thing. Okay, so it's just, I press the button and I keep getting nicked right about that, at that point there. Oh, they're getting big. They're getting chunky now. But I was wondering if I just keep on rolling here, if that's going to help me stay alive a little longer. Oh boy. I don't know if I should have gone back the other way. I don't. Okay, yeah, they're randomized. The positions are randomized enough. I was like, yeah, don't actually use any kind of AI there. Don't. The challenge isn't fully negated. So, good job on that. There is still somewhat of a challenge, even if the strat very much seems to be hang out on the edge. Oh, I was gonna say you hung on. No, you didn't. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is definitely final round. This is third and final round because I got so many games. 40 games to play. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna get through all 40 games. But luckily, one of them I made, so I'm not gonna play that one. So 39 games? Or you said 41 entries. So it is 40 games. So 40 games to play. Oh no! Okay, it did spawn on top of me. Oh, good job. This is cool. And yeah, on my fancy computer this works. Pop Champs. I still want to play that. Okay, so heavy hitters. I mean, audio was effective. I don't know if there's at least something, so I know it can work. No, yeah, it's definitely working for sure. I'm thinking 4 stars overall, just because because I was spending a while on the combat scene, and the combat scene had a fairly easy strat that was fairly easy to find too. And then the food scene was mostly just hoovering up as much as you could. But both of those things were fun, even if they weren't necessarily the. Let's see. Yeah, no, I had fun with it. It was simple. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I'm like, I think my game's gonna get fairly trash, especially like audio is gonna be like 1 star. Graphics is gonna be like 2 stars or something. It's gonna be. Oh, and yet I was the first person to find that strat out of 4 playtesters. Interesting. Audio was effective. Nothing wrong with it. That's always the thing of like, if there wasn't anything wrong with it, it's like, is there more that could have been done? I mean, graphics were good. Yeah, this kind of somewhat medieval environment didn't necessarily mesh with this, and I'm not a huge fan of the cornflower blue, but I forget that this takes a little while to do ratings on this, but everything was pretty easy to see what it was doing and stuff, and I liked the lighting, but that's kind of just unreal. Let's see, do I knock some? I kind of want to knock off half a star because I'm like, well, I did this already, and you knew about this, so you were just making a game I made. Emotional delivery. I mean, it kind of was sumo wrestling. Well, I guess it wasn't really the wrestling part. It was mostly just the kind of bouncing around part. And did I feel like I was really like running around and hoovering up as much food as possible? Kind of. And I was looking for like specific chunks of food and stuff. And then gathering. There definitely was some amount of gathering for weight and stuff. So, yeah, star rating on like theme is a little odd. How do I want to rate it? Audio, like I said, was fine. So that means 3 stars, I guess. It's one of those weird things. Like, I don't want to put everything at 5 stars like I was doing on that other jam. This is basically where I'm at. I'm like, let's try to think a little more instead of just, I don't know, is it a game? Okay, what I want to go with is this. I don't know exactly why. It does fit the theme. I think there's a slight incongruency of the art. The art is this low poly medieval thing, and then these are low poly characters that don't look like this, and then the ground and stuff does not look like. Looks fairly nice, but well, and I don't know why this was kind of a broken circle on the edge there, but okay. And then, did I need to hit submit, or it just saves that? It just saves that, don't it? Okay, wait, so if I... Okay, well, let's just see. Let's just double check that it does, in fact... Yeah, okay, it does save it off. Okie dokie. That is my ratings. Great game. Great game, good job. And you could flush it out if you wanted to. Yeah, I think there's a little bit more impact that could be done with the, like, running around and scooping up food items, and I guess some of it didn't feel like eating. It felt like grabbing things. I think that's part of what it was. I don't know how you would make it more like eating, but it did feel like run around and grab things as opposed to run around and eat things. Well, and I guess I ended up at about the same weight every time. I don't know. It almost feels like to me it should have run a little slower to feel a little heavier, if the whole point is you're getting heavier and stuff. But okay, I don't need to say a novel for every single game because there's all sorts of games. I saw there was a Brainoid here. Was there a... Yeah, I was gonna say, if there's anybody here that wants to have their game played live, I have a queue I want to get through, but if there's also somebody here who wants to have their game seen, then feel free. Okay, I should be learning the lesson here. Is that, okay, it's a web version. That is not good, so we'll download it. If it does it? Okay, it was doing this earlier. Yeah, okay. Is that my computer or is that itch? It's having issues. Oh, and that time, okay, so now it's just fully downloaded. Okay, so then while that is somewhat playable with a gamepad, but no gamepad control info in the game. War between two smooth races. WASD to move, shift to dash. Rescue, gather, kill frogs, level up birds, find the exit before it's too late. Okay. And then Windows, yes, I do want to explode my computer with... Okay, and... No, come on. Move the game to the other monitor, please. Really, this is what we're doing? Okay, I click on the game. Oh, it's the flippin' this thing. Okay, if the file is safe to use... Dadgummit. Okay, you didn't seem to... Oh, and... It analyzed it, said it's good to use, and then prevented the game from being run. Oh, bugger off. Move it to the other screen, you dumb. So it recognized that there is a game there. That's the shortcut. I know what the shortcut is. What does that button do? Did it quit the game? Did I read that button right? It's just not moving it to the other monitor. Quit game. Okay, if I click this over here. No, you're still defaulting to the primary monitor, which is fine, except for the fact that I should be able to move it. I should be able to... can I open it in windowed mode or something? It seems to be defaulting to... Do I have to do the... Don't know why this happens often, it's annoying. Yeah, no, it's weird that it's not letting me move it. I'm like, just move it to the other screen. It doesn't seem like it should be. Is there a run as admin? Yeah, let's see if that helps. I doubt it. No. Why are you locked to the one screen? Why do you have to be on the primary screen? Okay, let's try the web version then, I guess. I know the whole thing was specifically do this version because it doesn't run, but if I can't move it to the other screen there... I guess I could do... Yeah, Win Shift arrow keys is not working. Yeah, my keyboard is heckin' loud. I'm assuming you could hear me mashing away there. So I guess we'll see how badly it runs on the web version. Okay, so at least this I can try. I can try it on the web version for a bit and then see how poorly it runs or not. Y'all were definitely cooking with the art. Oh wait, is this? I'm waiting for it to pick up a window. There's no window here. Display capture. There we go. Probably load times will be suffering, but overall it'll play fine. Okay. Yeah, it's just a little obnoxious that downloading it to try to avoid that didn't help because it wouldn't let it move. But I do like the art a whole heck ton. Was it shift? I'm assuming it's shift to dash. Oh, this is where you said load times are gonna suffer. There we go. The gathering rations. You need to kick a member if you don't have enough rations. Really? It's barely 6:30. I do have a gamepad plugged in. I might even have 2 gamepads plugged in with my fight stick and the gamepad. I don't know if that's gonna cause a big issue. I believe these are the gamepads, so. Okay, that didn't seem to explode anything, so I could restart this. It plays better with a gamepad in-game, but the menus are not good to navigate with it. Oh, so you're saying use a gamepad after I just unplugged it. But I didn't know if the, Well, okay, now let's see if it picks it up. It didn't seem to be picking it up. One of these is a fight stick. Oh, okay, so that seems to be working. I'm all tangled up in my own cards here. Okay. Let's go. Let's see if the gamepad works now. Yeah, okay, the completely black screen is gonna scare me. Hey, the gamepad does the right stick? Or did I bump a button? Oh, this is just it popping up to tell how to play. Rescue birds, gather pizza, kill frogs, and level up the birds. Find the exit before it's too late. Cool. Okay, it does feel pretty smooth on the gamepad. Okay, I am losing health when the frogs get too close. Or maybe when they're shooting the stuff. Okay, 75 meters over there. And then, okay, there's the dash on the gamepad. Yeah, it does feel pretty good on the gamepad. Like I said, I do like the art a lot. Is it just one of y'all's abilities? And is that a timer? It's the exit. Aha. South button should dash. That is a good way to put it, because yeah, I have no way of knowing what kind of controller I have. Oh, that's the edge of it. Okay, that's the edge of the map. Is this just a tiny map? It's a tiny map, okay. Whoopsie daisies. Okay, and then is there any other button I need to worry about? Oh, I gotta hang out here. Okay. 4 or 5 rations. So I don't have enough? I needed 5 rations? Level 1. Level 1, and you're just a bunch of nothing, basically? Yeah, okay, so I'll Pokemon. I gotta level up all of them? Crazy, okay. I need to kick him. But there's 3 of them, and it turns into 4? So. Brandon's game is the only one I had played so far. I didn't spend much time in it as a friend was waiting for me. Okay, well then I guess we're kicking you. Oh, I see. These are level 2s, so I guess that affects it. Okay, so out you go if you're... Okay. That's why it was 4 out of 5. Yeah, okay. Gnome Goku. You've seen my creation, definitely. Well, I mean, you watched the development of it, but... Well, and I suppose if you're here, I could do some, I could do the Oxbot game after this. Especially because I do like an auto battler. Which I guess this is vaguely like... yeah, I think Auto Battler is not the greatest to name for... So do I have to kill all the frogs, or is it just grab as much as I can and then leave? Oh wait, this levels up the dudes. That's why. And then I needed to level up the dudes. Oh, the cruising feels smooth. Okay, that's not the way to go. And there's a new... okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to kick a lot of y'all. I was like, shoot the frogs there, please. And then, is the boat health something I can add to? Or I went out of my way to pick up that bullet? Or is that... It is kind of funny to me that I made a very Dragon Ball inspired game and I don't know anything hardly about Dragon Ball. Oh, 8 of 8. I got just enough food. Oh, okay. They've got the pink hair for the... Oh, for how... the levels. Aha. No, it's not the levels. It's just pink hair because I guess that didn't get recolored, I'm assuming. Only know Goku and the green guy. Sounds like you don't know the green guy if you're just calling him the green guy. I know Captain Ginyu because he was the one character that I played in the fighting game here. You can kick Ricky Lee here, for example, so he doesn't eat your rations. Past level 1, no need. And yeah, you're not close to leveling up. Yeah, level 3, level 3. And a hunting rifle. Does it give me just the straight up DPS on these? Accuracy. But yeah, you're nowhere close to the... Oh, I hit the confirm, but still thinking of his name, but I know him. Well, they're all named after vegetables and fruits and carrots and stuff. Cause like Radish and Raditz, I think, is a character. I don't know what Goku is in relation to food. Okay, but I need to. Okay, like you said, I should use the keyboard on the upgrade menu instead of the. Wow, for doing a very ambitious game, you definitely pulled it off. Add the Down2Jam tag, please. Did I not have it? Did I not have it this entire time? D2J? Or D2Jam? Because I have Down2Jam. Was I using the wrong tag the entire time? Okay, D2Jam, not Down2Jam. I thought I would, okay. I've been using the wrong tag the whole time. Ruh-roh. Okie dokie. Hopefully that is... Okay, yeah, kicking is the north button on the gamepad. Yeah, so I did do the wrong one. Excited to scream like Goku playing my game eventually. I mean, it's not... You really just need to talk into the microphone loud, or you can just bump up the microphone sensitivity. Because I was a little like, well, I don't necessarily want people to be... you know, making people concerned by doing a bunch of screaming, so... And then this is mic sensitivity is really just, it makes the ball grow bigger. It doesn't actually pick up the sensitivity faster, but... Yeah, you guys definitely pulled this off, so... Oh, is it sound active? Yeah, no, that was the whole... That was my innovative thing that I hadn't messed with, was the microphone input control. Yeah, so I don't have a web version because I... Well, and I think it also... Phil? There's a Phil in there. Yeah, and I really wanted to add the... Like, had I had just a little bit more time, I would have added an ability for chat to add messages to... Wait, so what happens if I don't make it to the exit? But I very much wanted to add the, like, chat can send messages to... Oh, okay. It's named after. I was gonna say Baki. I'm assuming was also. Okay, so. Oh, you're about to level up again. Okay, we're kicking the level. Oh, they're level 2s now. Hunting rifle, shotgun, pistol. Hunting rifle. Wait. Shotgun, hunting rifle. And then hunting rifle. So, Phil. Hi, Phil. Bye, Phil. I think we kicking you because... Yeah, because I already have a hunting rifle slot filled, and this has more. This is leveled up just a little more. Yeah, okay, this is one of those ones that like has a bunch of stats, and yet I'm not gonna be looking at the stats at all here. Oh, and then okay, now we hit continue. Oh, and then because I was going up and down over the. I guess I needed to press down another time to loop it through that. Even the loading doesn't seem too bad, so it's working perfectly fine in the web version. Yeah, no, this is entirely working. Oh, and I could dash to avoid the bullets, maybe. There's just enough bullets flying around from enough angles that I'm like, eh. I'm kind of seeing why Vampire Survivors didn't necessarily have a ton of, like, active time stuff, because it just seems a little hard to dodge everything. Wow, they're all gonna get scurvy or something, right? You need to have fruits and veggies and stuff? Start button starts the game in the gathering string. Oh, okay. So, did you mention the controls for the game? Yeah, here I said, oh, maybe I should try to play the games a little faster, but I thought I just get sucked into like, okay, no, we're just gonna play the game. Yeah, it's like I want it to be like 15 minutes per game, and then it ends up being like 20 to 25 because everybody makes cool big games. Yeah, see, but mine's only 30 seconds, so maybe I could convince. Oh, and it's saying I missed a pizza and I missed some frogs. That's what it's saying there. 14 of 20. I gotta kick some people for sure. Sinist, you're at level 1. You're definitely out of there. Kerber. Yeah, okay, so it's really fairly easy to just pick the bottom one and say, nah, I don't have enough pizza for y'all. That button. Yeah, okay, you're 4 to 3. And yeah, you're still... I still don't have enough rations. I did not do good on the pizza that time. Okay, so then there to confirm. Okay, there, start. Yeah, okay, this is kind of one of those play until I hit a game over, basically. Yeah, now I'm like, well, now you could have a variety of werefrogs and... I was thinking, are those the big frogs? Did the werefrogs make it into the game, or no? Yeah, I was like, I am just cruising around for pizza, and just like, okay, you guys will pick up, and it is it, do I just go until the boat's dead? I would assume. Oh yeah, okay, there's the tab for like, okay, you can switch it to a different scene. I keep expecting the pizzas to be like a health pickup, but I'm like, no. It said that was the food rations. Oh, there's a bigger frog. Or a different color frog. I'm just taking all sorts of damage. If y'all could kill the frogs real fast, it'd be great. Okay, I do need a lot of pizza though. Okay, I'm not even gonna worry about... Oh, you're doing like big old blast so bullets. I don't need new people, I just need to feed the people I have. Yet I'm gonna pick up the people. Then I took the entire flank of bullets. Okay. They don't turn into food, do they? Bummer. I guess they kind of turn into food because you, there is more variety if you can last longer. Okay. Yeah, okay, but there's no way to heal the boat. There's no way to get a better boat. Okay, yeah, the 2 people I picked up. Yep, okay. So now it's just not really worth it to pick up more dudes. Rutro. I gotta kick one more. Or did I have enough? Probably one of the birds having a... Oh, I healed the boat, actually. Probably one of the birds having a repair upgrade. Yeah, okay, I wasn't even looking at the increased stats there. Oh, +1 increased repairing. Okay. On boat hit, gain double damage. A chance to poison enemies, bullet knocks them back. Increased status effect duration. Okay, 4, 4, 5, 5. That's why it's 18 to 15. You have a repair skill, which I kind of like the repair. I don't know why I'm saying it as if I'm gonna survive. Okay, so then that's the wrong button. I didn't mean to press that button. I meant this button. No, this start. It's the start button, not the confirm button. No, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, well now I confirmed that it's dead. I don't have enough food. I don't have enough health. Confirmed dead. Yeah, because I think I just can't get hit, right? Oh boy, and then here I am. Then I dodged into all of it, all at once. Bro. I like to say I give it 2 tries, though. It's like I gotta give it a second try, but the problem was that it took a bit to do the first try. Okay, well... And now I gotta test this. Okay, you can't get rid of the first guy. Okay. What is that sound effect? Well, good job. You know, even good job handling that. Okay, and then that's that. Okay, we're speed running. Pizza me. Well, I guess first I need a crew member. And then also a pizza. It's like, I don't know exactly how to dodge this stuff easily. Pizza. Yeah, it's hard to dodge stuff with the, and then I just dashed sideways into it. Okay, can I kill you? Yeah, I was gonna say, can I kill you? Just get a couple XP more there. Like this better than the fishing game? I was gonna say, this does have a lot of vibes to the fishing game. Hey look, Pomo. Gnome, show up on my stream anytime and I'll play your game first thing so I can destroy my voice ASAP. Yeah, there was somebody else who was playing Down2Jam games and they're like, oh, I'm calling it quits. And I was like, my game's only 30 seconds. And they were like, no, wait, I have to scream into the microphone? No, we'll do this later. But apparently, yes, you are a bird. I don't know if I ended up here. Yeah, because there was a Phil, there's a Pomo, there's okay, I have 4 out of 5 rations. So you go, oh, I just realized, bye-bye, Pomo. Rutro. Okay, start is the one. There we go. One thing that's not super clear, XP is shared among your team. Okay, having less people on your team, your characters level up faster. Yeah, okay. That was not clear. I was, like I said, my assumption that it was like Pokemon in that each character... Oh, well then, so then let's do, I'll just take all of the bullets. Well, let's just do a faster run with 2 characters. So, yeah, we're just gonna go for pizzas. And then level up 2 characters and see how far. That's not gonna get me very far. I guess I'll need to level up like a 3rd character or something, but... I think it's fitting that they're egg-shaped. Yeah, I don't know exactly how that fits. I don't know exactly how eggs fit with gather, but it makes for nice, simple, easy art, I'm assuming. Okay, let's not kick anybody. I have 8 of 6 rations, so I only barely had enough rations? Whoops. Okay, start is how you go to the thing. Because birds comes from eggs. And we like birds around here, is that the assumption? Which I do watch videos of Hamlet, the parrot, the blueberry, the blue parrot. Okay, probably should get another character going here. There's no bonus for heading out early, is there? It's just the timer. I don't think I killed nearly enough. Well, I got enough rations at least. Let's just keep going. They came out of the egg like that. They grew up all smashed into an egg shape and then didn't fluff out beyond that. Wait, would that be like a human coming out uterus shaped? That seems a little horrifying. Whatever container you were born in, that's the shape that you are. I guess fruits do that a little bit, like if you stick a watermelon in a box, then you'll get a cube. Ruh-roh. That looks like a friend trapped in a box in a wall. Also, shoot the frog, please. There's a frog under the boat. Okay, well, I guess I'm not gonna save the wall friend there. Get off me. Oh, well. Well, bastards just trapped me there. Hey, a raid. Thank you, thank you. I'm just finishing with the Brainoids game here. I gotta rate it, but then... Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm assuming it was also Down2Jam stuff. I haven't gotten around to... I'm only 2 games in on the games. I'm Brainoid greeting people with a gun. It's yeah, interesting choice there. Yeah, so I've literally only played Phil's game, the whatchamacallit, and then I was doing the yeah, when you have time, check ours. What is yours? Highly recommend the Oats game. Yeah, I was kind of going through the stuff that I saw a little bit of people making this, and or I heard about people making their games. Yeah, so I caught the end of this stream. I'm just gonna try this game. Yeah, Oxbot's game I heard about, so I was like, oh, I want to play Oxbot's game. Adagon's game I saw a little bit of. Oh, Cosmic Exchange! Okay, yeah! That was colorful cubes. I was excited about this. I like my colorful cubes and pipes. Yeah, I was like, that's my big game that I'm working on right now. It's a colorful cubes and pipes kind of game. Wait. I was like, not that this is super necessary, but yeah, then here I am showing off other stuff I did, which I guess there is also the. But yeah, this is my big main game that I'm working on. Is that I want to turn this into a Rube Goldberg machine roguelike. Is the idea there, but so something like this with colored pipes on a grid very much excites me. So. Oh yeah, you said you were awake for many hours. Yes, sleep. 30 hours is insane. I'm like, it barely gets to like. I stay up an hour or two late, and I'm like, I can't function at all. So, and I'm only like 30 something. Like, I can't imagine. Well, I get even as a kid, I was not able to stay up super late. It's just 30 hours is crazy. Doing a single all nighter once. I think I did it like twice in college, and that was was ready to sleep, but then I played the Oats game. Interesting. Yeah, because at least the cover there didn't fully grab me. I just saw like, oh, it's that meme. I don't know what the actual gameplay is. Just that it's that meme. The art is interesting. It's a fun way to do the art. Okay, but that's on the end here. I want to say thank you to every participant for Down2Jam. This edition is crazy. We hit 40 games. I think Braino was saying 41. Does it say? It doesn't say on here, does it? Like the actual number of games? Yeah, because I know, because the with 41 games, and I submitted one of them. I'm like, I gotta get through 40 games, so. Oh, okay, so not on the game submission page, but on the main page here. Yeah, okay, 41 games. Coolio. I said I wouldn't participate. I lied. I think that happens with a few different jams. I think that's kind of what happened with Phil too. Was wasn't necessarily gonna join and then did. Well, I didn't know that's what happened with Braino the other day there too, or with GMTK too. If you're going down a list and not prioritizing anyone, I was here first. Just saying. I was kind of, some of these were. It's a little haphazard right now. It was partially like I was going through the ones that I had seen some development of, and then I was going through names that I recognized. But I'm also not opposed to playing games of people that are here. So if anybody does have a game they want me to play while they're here. So yeah, okay, a lot of these were just names I recognize. And then if I don't know if you all are still here, or if that was a disappear and go to bed. Because I was like, you did the bear game? Yeah. Of which I saw, I watched the stream a little bit of that, so I saw some of the game there. But, okay. I need to rate this before I forget. The solid across the board. Gathering? I guess it was, suppose a... such a good Bernard. I feel like there's a Steam game that's also Bernard the Bear. Okay, wait. I need to rate this before I forget. Y'all are not going to distract me. Okay, let's not think too hard. The stars are arbitrary. I said my thoughts while I played the game. The gameplay felt smooth. I felt like I was just running around collecting pizzas, and I wasn't looking at the stats. I had a hard time dodging things. That might have just been me being bad. So we knock off stars because I'm not good at a game. Maybe that's maybe not what I want to aim for. The music was fun. I don't entirely recall the audio. This is probably one of those like 4 stars across the board because okay, no, I think, well, it's like the eggs are super cute. I think the rocks needed a little more work. Like the environment, I think needed just a bit more. Because it's just the pizza boxes and the rocks. Yeah, because even the smooth guns, I think, are kind of fun. It's a smooth world, after all. But it's... I don't know. We'll just do 4 stars on that. Creativity. It's good. Gathering, you're kicking people. I don't know if that fits as much with the theme. Because you're gathering and then you're kicking people from the gathering. Well, and you are running around and gathering pizzas and stuff. So, this is one of those, like, just 4 stars across the board. I can nitpick things, so that's what knocks off a star. Yeah, gameplay felt smooth, just a little clunky on my end. And, yeah, you know what, just 4 stars across the board. So, yeah, 4 stars, reason I don't remember. Well, like I said, I like to do thorough on it, but I also want to play a whole bunch of the games, and it's like that's gonna take quite a while. And then there's also Borderlands 4 coming, and I'm like, well, I gotta. I mean, I don't gotta, but I want to try to have as much done on this rating jam games and stuff before Borderlands 4 comes out. Because I feel like I am gonna at least do the weekend of playing the game. And I'm going to try to not let it get beyond the weekend. Let's do maybe Windows, maybe web. See if getting more critical in general, no more game gets 5 stars and everything. Like I said, I'm trying to get it's just when I can't articulate the why exactly I feel like it doesn't hit like a perfect, and then it feels like, okay, well then. But maybe that's the whole emotional thing about it, is like games are about emotions. So if the emotion is like it's almost there, but I can't tell you why, then that might. Oh, you gotta do some extra stuff for the whatchamacallit. You gotta fix up the itch.io page. I see Pagorli on screen, but no Pagorli here. Yeah, see, I think there are some people that lurk. The stream avatars makes it so that you could kind of see lurkers, but yeah, they're probably lurking for a reason if they even exist. So, because I think Gorley was also here before the stream even started. So, yeah, hello, good night. Yeah, no. If people have to take off, feel free to sleep. I say that sleep is good. Go sleep. 30 hours of no sleep is insane. Go sleep. Okay, plan the perfect party. Round 1, partygoers up to 5. Cats, friends, coworkers. Selected partygoers, max of 5. Party items up to 4. Cake, boombox, and football. Selected items. Oh, was there how to play the game that I just skipped past? Silly auto better where you try to throw the best party for someone's birthday. Each day you must choose how many cats, friends, and coworkers are invited to someone's surprise birthday party. You ask for other people's cats to be added to a party. Can I post a link here in chat? Yeah, feel free. There is music, but it might be quiet. I was gonna say, it does seem like it's coming through. I don't see an option for the thing. Yeah, I do want to play the games for the people that are here, but okay, wait, there. Yeah, this is one of this, another one of those, like, okay. Digital Iliad should be asleep. I don't want to see a message that says I'm still here. Go to sleep. Okay, but it's one of those things of, like, when I get to the game, please feel free to say whether you're here or not, because then I want to play the games while people are here. Okay, I was reading the thing here. At least you have a new computer, so you can have as many tabs open as you want. I don't know if that was slowing me down on my other computer. I do have a good amount of tabs open. The other tabs. There's YouTube videos that always end up in the like, well, I don't have time to watch an hour-long YouTube video right now, and then there's like 6 of those kind of thing. So, this aspirational YouTube videos. Okay, each day you must choose how many cats, friends, and coworkers are invited to someone else's surprise birthday party. You also have the option to bring boomboxes, cakes, and footballs to the party. The more they enjoy your party, the more points they give you. If they give you negative points, you must have done something wrong. Okay, so the must have done something wrong is I have to throw a bunch of bad birthday parties? Is that what that is? Until I isolate the variables that tell me... Okay, so up to 5 total. So... Amico mio. Okay, oh, and then can I bump this up just to see if there is... Oh, there is music, which it sounds like voice sounds. Okay, or at least mumbling of waiting for the party to start, it sounds like. Okay, do I isolate the variables? I'm not a huge football fan, but I do like balls. So maybe we start with 4 footballs and then 4 coworkers. We'll try to make a football game, a football team, I guess. So let's start the party. Oh, and then it's exploding while it loads. Does it not do? Minus 20. Does not want to be at a football party. Oh, the animations are fantastic. Minus 12. Your party was not very good. It was not as good as the other party. Okay, I think I'm not fully understanding this. Oh, the other party being the enemy party, basically. So my party of all footballs and all co-workers was bad. The other party was also bad, but mine was worse. So now we try to say it's So I was like, I don't want to mix up the variables though. So friends. Oh, probably should have done friends instead of coworkers. Friends jamming out to music then. We'll see if those variables are... The animations are great. Oh, okay, so then that's... I guess... Oh, it's supposed to be from the hands, basically. There just are no hands. 3 cakes minus 6. Okay. So might like friends then? Do you hear the birthday music? I'm hearing a boop, 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 boop. I don't know if that's the birthday music or not. I am hearing a boop, buddy, boop, boop. Okay, so now if we're going to isolate... So that was a positive. Apparently did not like cake. The other one did a bunch of cake, didn't like the cake. But it was negative for... I guess I could try a cats round and see. So if we do cats... But I know they don't like cake. Oh, I guess I don't know if it was... So it could have been super negative. I guess we'll try footballs then. Cats and footballs. This seems like a very bad idea. These don't seem like related things for a party, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, I don't know if I'm totally seeing the auto-battler aspect of it, just because you're selecting things, but okay. So, cats and footballs, not a good combination. It's a majority of time coding, yeah. Didn't have a time to add a volume slider that was next on the list. Oh, and that is pretty quiet, so let's... I was like, I could bump that up and then forget about it and then blow everybody's ears out on the next one. Okay, so don't like cats. Let's try friends and not footballs. Probably don't like footballs, but also didn't like cake. So maybe friends and... I tried friends and boomboxes, though. But I know they also don't like cake. So just friends? What happens if I just do the... 3. Yay! It's positive at least. And then friend and cake is... Yeah, I think I also don't know the relation of the items here as well. Yay, party was good. It was better than the other party. So then what stops me from... So does this give me 3 points every time? And then is that better than the other party? Okay, so that's 3 points. It's at least positive. Okay, just really does not like cake. Which I can actually get behind. I'm not a cake guy. The only cake I like is cheesecake, and that's a pie. I'm not an icing guy. I'll eat the cake part of the cake, but the icing is just not. Okay, well, so is the foot. So I guess that's the other thing I haven't tried. It's like if I do. Oh, okay, yeah, and I haven't tried to see if that's. We're bringing 5 cats. Okay, does not like cats at all. Good to know. A single friend and some cake is probably still negative, but not, yeah, okay. Okay, so it does not like other people's cats. Also, it doesn't seem too fond of coworkers. Yeah, I was like, definitely not. It's kind of funny that most of the time these are negative. I'm thinking of like, oh, it adds from 0 up, but a lot of these are just like, it goes negative. Super easy. Also didn't seem to like cake, at least the other parties there. And I don't know if this is a different person or the same person, or you can also replay the parties. Interesting. Yeah, I'm still not fully understanding the mechanics. Oh, I didn't mean to send it with that. Yeah, okay. Coworker party is not, might have overcorrected the scoring system. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of these are just negative. But it works out because it's in relation to the other birthday party. Okay, the only thing I found is friends are positive. And then I don't... Because, yeah, I don't know if it's like... These items go together well. Or not. We'll do like a couple of cakes, I guess.
It's my birthday.
There, a nice, really crowded party. All sorts of stuff. Ooh, even more positive. I thought I did all friends and boomboxes, but so I guess there is relation between these other items. I would assume. Yeah, this does not feel like a auto battler to me. This feels like a very... Oh, that's not what I meant. Do you like nothing? 0 might be better than whatever party they got going on over here, though. Oh, dang it. Man, all the other ones were negative. And then also, does this end at some point? Or do I just keep scoring? Okay, so now we try a cat, a friend, a coworker, and they seem to like friends, so more friends. And then a cake, a boombox, and no footballs? They don't seem to like footballs? There, I guess. They're battling in a sense. Well, it's like, I can kind of see the like, okay, here's this team versus that team. Okay, too crowded. Very much hates cats. So the whatever interactions between these do not negate the cats. Okay, definitely seems like more friends. Maximum friends. They didn't seem to like a ton of boomboxes, though. And then... Seems like a mix of these things. Cakes, I guess a football will... No, I don't think they liked football either. But I think I did. Did I do maximum cake? I guess we'll try maximum cake. Probably should have ended after 10 rounds, but it goes on forever. Well, see, because now I'm just trying to see what's the highest score I can get. Okay, they like friends, they like cake. It seems. So now can I just mash that as a... Oh, there's a fast forward button that I could have... Oh, that's what... that is what I do on auto battlers, just immediately hit the fast forward button. Okay, they don't like cats. Okay, well, if it's supposed to end after 10 rounds, we'll try that. So does this roll a new person? Or does it just do the one solution? So now we do 5 friends and cake.
It's my birthday.
And see if... Yeah, okay, new person with new likes and dislikes. -17. Okay, so they're not a friends and cake kind of person. Are they a coworkers and cats kind of person? Maybe? That's a little bit of negative. Is a strong... Who knows? Okay, so they're not a friends and cake person. Do they like cats? And footballs. This is such a bad idea for a party. A whole bunch of footballs and cats just seems like a bad combination. But if they like cats and footballs, they don't. They just want to hang out with their coworkers. And a boombox, maybe? Yeah, okay, a variety. So yeah, this one, the variety really does not tell me a lot. Okay, so coworkers and boom boxes is what I was narrowing in on, right?
It's my birthday.
It does not look like a fun party to me, but why it's so funny that the simple animation of spin, 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 look at the camera is so effective to say I'm thinking about this party and whether I like it or not. Okay, they like coworkers. They might like footballs too. Okay, yeah, so it's interested, like, so footballs then?
It's my birthday.
Isolate the variables there. But yeah, in terms of Auto Battler, this is not. This is a puzzle game in which I'm trying to figure out how to game the numbers based on whatever information these things are giving me. Which is an interesting idea, and it sounded like the idea was to do an Auto Battler, but... Oh, do I have to do the... Oh, it's probably going to a different scene, and I have to hit the speed up every time anyway. Also, it's ad break. I'll take a second to... yeah, because the ad break is going to hide all of the gaming anyway, so I'll just take the ad break to lie down, I suppose. Okay. I think I'm good to rate it at this point. Because I gave it a couple tries. I think I felt like I understood it. Okay, so overall, does this feel like a gathering? The boops on the BRB screen. You're not a fan of your own music there? It was an interesting backing soundtrack. I don't know if it fully worked, because I don't know if it felt like a party necessarily. I think I almost would have gone for like a mumble mumble, mumble mumble mumble. Let's see if you could like muffle it or something. Okay, graphics, extremely simple, but I understood what everything was, and I do like the color palette. So that's one of those like I understood what everything was. I like the color palette. I think it needed probably a little more background to make it feel like a party environment and stuff, but I've also done my own fair share of programmer art too, so. Gameplay was interesting, but it did feel like a lot of fumbling around. At least in terms of like trying to hit an auto battler. Like I said, it was a puzzle game. It was a puzzle game where you just kind of throw random variables around until you hone in on the variable that is what this person likes, which I think is kind of interesting. It is definitely a gathering of people. It's one of those, like, I don't want to be too harsh because I know it's a lot of work to make a jam thing, but I think part of it is if you were aiming for auto battler, it did not hit auto battler. Now, I think it's an interesting puzzle, but it's not an auto battler. Okay, audio existed. The boops, it didn't feel like a party. That, I think is the other thing, is that it didn't necessarily feel like a party. Well, and I guess it depends on the person as to what they like out of a party, whether it's all coworkers at a boombox or if it's all cats and footballs. So, the stars are always arbitrary. I'm like, okay, that's really the rating of did it feel like I was throwing the best party? Kind of. Did it also feel like I was just throwing things at a wall to try to figure out what a person liked out of a party? Yes. Also, this is a very good friend if they're gonna submit themselves to like random parties until their preferences are figured out. So, but it definitely is a gathering of it's different gatherings of people. So we'll say more on the theme there. Yeah, it's multiple gatherings of people, so it's definitely gathering or a gathering, multiple gatherings. Okay. I don't want to throw arbitrary stars on this. I'll do it anyway, but it does feel arbitrary. Like I said, gameplay, I understood what was going on. I don't know if it was interesting decisions necessarily. It was kind of just moving around numbers to see what the answer was. And in terms of the mislabeling of Auto Battler. Yeah, this is why I always want to rate my own game, too, where I'm like, let's see, audio, absolutely terrible. Okay, the creative, I definitely want to say creative. I don't know if it's like a 5-star creative, but Gathering, I don't know that I would have thought to make a party making auto battler. And like I said, I like the color palette and stuff. And emotional delivery. Like I said, as in terms of like, am I throwing a surprise party for somebody? Kind of. Call it an auto battler still, especially if you were playing against other people. Well, and it's the thing I think of for auto battler is the actual like. Well, it's weird because I think of the battling component of the like actual like the animation is a battle, and then also the synergies between the items, and that's like because you're trying to make it around a certain character. I don't know if it felt. And some of this might have been like it just needed to be explicitly said, like, more coworkers amplifies like your coworker bonus or something, or more footballs amplifies a football bonus or something. If you were aiming for auto battler fully. But I can also understand why why you might want to try to do something a little different, because that's what I'm running into with this one here too, is that I'm like, I don't want this to just be chase the highest score, especially when you have an ability to do like this creative painting and stuff, but I'm also not really figuring out a better solution that's like interesting, but not chasing the highest score. Okay, like I said, it's kind of a 3-star for me simply because of the fact that it doesn't entirely feel like an auto battler, and I guess it does feel like a gathering, and it does feel like a party, I suppose, with the stars on there. I don't know. It's around there for me. Emotional delivery. It does feel like a surprise birthday party kind of thing. Like I said, I did like the animations there too. Sure. There we go. Thank you, thank you. I did forget to I did forget about the volume entirely. Well, yeah, we'll do a little higher just because of the thing there. Okay, and I am following all of the things. I don't have a Mastodon, but yeah, okay, I did click all the links. Okay, so that is that game. I believe this was next based on whoever's here, so. But if you're not here, then I guess don't say anything. If you are here and you want your game played, say something. Otherwise, I'll just keep going down the queue here. So if anybody's got a game, throw it at me. Otherwise, I'll just keep doing the queue. Which then reveals that everybody was lurking. Enjoyed watching me play, thanks. Yeah, I will say I'm just slightly bummed simply because it was listed as auto battler, and then I didn't fully feel the auto battler part, but we'll see. There was another one listed auto battler. We'll see if that one ends up being like a yeah, auto battling mechanic. It is an auto battler. Well, and that it also might be me. It's just that the definition of auto battler is iffy, because it also covers like idle RPGs, and it's like the feel of something like Super Auto Pets feels wildly different than something like Auto Chess, but they're both auto battlers. So, but yeah, I think of the synergies between the items is what I think of for an auto battler. Well, and I guess it switches to like a battle scene and stuff. So, and that was also the thing there too with the party game was just that I didn't necessarily understand if there were item synergies. Like if having more coworkers was better than having or yeah, if more coworkers was like a bonus or something, but Okay, if ain't nobody saying anything, I will just continue playing through the games. And it's gonna be one of those things if I start playing a game and then somebody pops up to say, "Oh me." It's time to party. Any good cult gathering needs to have blood sacrifice and good wine. I guess the colors on those are different enough that you're not gonna mix them up, but if you want to keep the blood flowing, you gotta make sure the. That's what I thought. I was like, once you submitted a game, and that game was Superboy. So we'll soup it up for a person who is actually here. Pedro is a boy who wants to make his favorite legendary soup. To do so, he needs to gather the rarest ingredients in the world. Well, and at this point, I could probably keep it on this scene here, too. Controls. It's only 7:30. Gee whiz, it's been a long day. Arrows and WASD presents Soup Boy. Okay, dokie. And here it is a download the game. So again, I should have downloaded the game and then went and read the instructions. Yeah, I guess I did start the morning with game jamming, and then I tried to do work for a while, and then it's a simple game I'm learning to program. Well, I made a simple game, and I was gonna say I know how to program, but okay, that is louder for sure. That is louder than those beeps and boops that were there earlier. Okay, hopefully that's not too loud. Hopefully that's not too bad. Okay, how to play was it said WASD and arrows. Okay. Oh, really? Gee whiz. Don't touch the ingredients. Don't let the ingredients leave the screen. I was like, how did you do the text? The anti-aliasing, at least at this level, makes it look so blurry. Don't let the ingredients leave the screen. Wait. Oh, don't touch these ingredients? But don't let the ingredients leave the screen. So I'm collecting the feathers? Okay, Pedro is a boy who wants to make his favorite legendary soup. To do so, he needs to gather the rarest ingredients in the world. Press enter. First ingredient, flying beet. Press enter. So, caught. So I need to... So, caught. Okay, it's a twin stick shooter, but with directional keys is kind of interesting. Okay, I guess I did lose one. Next ingredient, golden rosemary that grew in the field without being sown. Oh, that's a busy background. Okay, that is multiple. I'm losing so many ingredients. Yep, okay. Oh my goodness. No soup for me. No soup for you. Never watched the show, but I do know the soup Nazi is very picky about giving people soup. Stage select. I can just select stage 2. Hey, there we go. I can give it a try. Yeah, this is a bit busy. Gosh dang it. I moved my keyboard earlier, and now it just feels all out of place. Well, I don't know. Okay, why are you... And then I go to adjust it, and it feels fine. I'm like, what it... What are you sitting on? Or not sitting on? What it... Oh, it's the... There we go. There we okay. Problem solved. Did it? There we go. And then it lost my face entirely. Okay. Not what I meant. Yeah, so far it doesn't feel super necessary to have the different directions. Like, it almost feels like I should just throw towards where you move, but I just touched the ingredient again. Okay, let's try stage 2. Yeah, I will say I am not good at twin stick shooters. But this is cool. It's a lot for me to, yeah, I know I was like, there was one at the bottom there that, like, third ingredient, surfer penguin egg. Okay, I'm glad I pushed through so that I could see a surfer penguin egg. Is that a specific type of penguin? Oh, is it from the movie? Oh, okay, I got a little too close to the thing. Okay, yeah, this does feel nice and quick and smooth for an arcade game. Like, when you can mash through the menus, they're real easy. It's very nice. That felt cool. I didn't entirely mean to do that, but that felt cool. I keep wanting to run into the things. I'm like, that's not what we're doing here. Fourth ingredient, invisible dragon tail meat. Ah. Invisible dragon is a... Is that... just... Oh, don't touch the dragon? Okay, let's try that again. The movie was the inspiration for stage 3. Okay, so it was Surf's Up. Which I don't entirely remember that. Do I need to hit the invisible dragon? Do I need to hit the invisible dragon's tail? Oh, I do need to hit the invisible dragon. Although it's a fairly visible dragon. Oh my goodness. Exit? Wait a second. No. I'm so glad you could just do this. The stage select is a very nice feature for a jam. Oh, you can really mash that button. Okay. I very much should have just been mashing that the whole time then. Was that hitting the fireball? I got to... You'd think. I played Elden Ring, I played Dark Souls. I haven't played Dark Souls 2 or 3, but I have played Dark Souls. You think I would have learned a little bit about getting a little, to... Come on, that didn't touch me. Bugger off. Okay. Maybe we switch hands or something? I want to defeat the dragon. My left hand is just not nearly as fast as my right hand. I am right-handed. Ugh. No, that didn't touch me. Bugger off. No. My stupid keyboard is too sensitive. I will defeat you. This very much reminds me of a level in Frogger. The end of one of the Game Boy Froggers has this as a boss, basically. Where there's a whole bunch of fireballs slowly moving across the screen that you have to dodge. I didn't touch it! Bugger off, come on. I got it all the way down to like 8 of 50. That's a bunch of... But I could do the classic. This reminds me of a game I made. Because I've made too many games at this point. That didn't touch me. Bugger off. God balls. I'm determined to finish this. Because I'm like all of seconds away from doing this. This is not that hard. There's another one! Gosh dang it. Ugh. No, I didn't mean to exit. Okay, I'm assuming that there's a whole bunch of invisible dragons. 50's a whole heck of a lot for the invisible dragon. But yeah, no, this is cool. This is fun. At least at this stage do I feel like I'm gathering. No, not really, but... I'm gathering deaths. That's what I'm gathering. I'm gathering that I'm not good at this game. That's also what I'm gathering. It is not easy. It is difficile. Ooh, a SoundCloud to follow, too. Okay. Yeah, okay, because I learned my lesson last time. Click all the links before and do the ratings as you play the games as well. Okay, I can listen to some music there later. Okay. Audio, I liked the music. It had some nice crunchy effects and stuff. So, audio, I liked. Gameplay, simple, but effective. It's kind of like 3-star kind of thing. It's one of those, like, it hit what it was aiming at. Well, and it's also, I'm not great at twin sticks, so... And I was able to do the cool move of, like, I throw a knife one way, throw a knife the other way, and it hits both of those things. Definitely feels like there's some things you could do with that. Graphics were... The text was blurry, which when you're doing, like, very small, specific pixel art, that... Oh, and, okay. Graphics, I think I will ding it for a bit, because there was that second stage that was a bit too busy, I felt. And then I think it's because the dragon stage at the end there. Yeah, okay. I think the background, the blurry text and then the busy background on the second stage. Well, I was not a fan of that. Other than that, I understood what was... Well, I don't know. It's one of those, like... Because I understood what was going on. And I liked the other pixel art. But some of the stages were a little hard to see. Emotional delivery. Did I feel like I was making soup? No, not really. But I don't know. That's... Okay, was I gathering items? Kind of. I mean, each stage was kind of just hit the items. I don't know if it felt like I was gathering them necessarily. I wasn't feeling it as much, but I can see the intent on gathering the items for the soup. And then emotional delivery. I mean, I was having fun with that final stage. Trying to figure that out, so. The soup boy is your son. This is like all of the games are my children. And boy, if I made a lot of ugly kids. Okay. Emotional delivery. Did I feel like I was making a soup? Did I feel like I was killing a dragon with knives and stuff? Yeah, kind of. Okay, so kind is kind of there. Creativity. I thought the actual, like, knife throwing mechanic was kind of unique. And I did like that final stage. Oh, and I guess I do kind of have to... When I say it reminds me of a game I made, I will actually show the game that I made just because it's an opportunity to... Yeah, this is one of those ones I actually have to go to my portfolio. It's not actually an itch thing. But yeah, I could show the video of, like... Yeah, even the, like, cutesy music and stuff too. But yeah, that final stage was definitely reminding me of this, where it just has a bunch of spikes moving around that you have to dodge. Okay, but it's neither here nor there. I just find it funny that there's a lot of instances of that reminds me of a game I made. Okay, the final ratings here. I think definitely could be expanded. The art making it a little hard to see things. I was not a huge fan of. So there, and creativity. I think the food and soup stuff is kind of a neat idea for a gathering. We'll do there, I suppose. I don't know. It's all arbitrary anyway. But I did understand what the idea was. I did have fun with it. I think the blurry or the overly busy background on stage 2 and the blurry text are the big things that I would highlight. And I suppose there was a variety of like the different items and stuff, but well, they all felt kind of like the same. They felt kind of like the same stage, even if the art was different, except for the final stage, which because the gold changed and because of the fireballs everywhere, it definitely felt different. There was slight variations. Okay, whatever. I don't need to be doing hours and hours and hours of. Okay, I started at 6. It is now 8. It's 2 hours. I've played 3-4 games or something. I was expecting it to be like 20 minutes per game, but that means that's more like half an hour per game. It's gonna take me a whole heckin' long time to play all the games. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 in an hour. So, no, 2 hours. I played 4 games in 2 hours, so I'm doing half an hour per game. I was wanting it to be more like 20 minutes per game. Or I was really wanting it to be like 15 minutes per game. But, okay. Again, if anybody's here, feel free to speak up and I will play that game. Otherwise, I will... Oh, this one's fairly... I don't know if it's quick, but... Oh, wait, it's not got ads. So I want a chance sitting. It is about 8 o'clock. I'll try doing a sit and piss off my back, I guess. You're still here? That's good to know. I already played and rated your game. I was kind of seeing if there's anybody whose game I hadn't played or rated. Was kind of the call there, but I do like these dancing cultists. That's fantastic. Okay, it's time to party. Any good cult gathering needs you to have blood, sacrifice, and good wine. If you want to keep the blood flowing, you got to make sure you serve the guests wine. If you want to keep the party pumping, you got to gather and sacrifice that blood. Will you hold the greatest cult party there ever was, or will you be known as the one who let the cult down? Grab your chalices. It's time to toss some wine. And blood, I guess. There is how to play information inside the game. Oh, wait. Let's... Speaking of, this is another download one, so let's download it. I think I've actually come across a good number of... I say out of the, like, 5 games I've played. There is a lot of download ones instead of web ones. But I know, like, for me, I specifically said it's not a web version because the microphone, I don't think, is in the web version. I didn't even test it. I could have tested it, but I was like, I thought it said it didn't. So... Wow, spamming out that cultist art was a good idea. When it's this great, like, cute little art. Okay, WASD, mouse, left, right, E. Shift. Okay, it's one of those ones that's got, like, here's a bunch of controls. Okay, unblock the file. Unblock the file, unblock the file, unblock the file. Okay, so then we restart it because the security thing is so picky and I need... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's a whole logo and everything. I guess I did put a logo on mine too, but... Okay, please inform your name below. Vulgar names will be removed from the leaderboard, so be nice. Okay. Gnomable. Or gnomable if... Because English is weird. Okay, how to play. Yeah, we'll look at this again. WASD. Main goal, gather blood for the sacrifice blood pool. How to gather blood. They're mystical crosshairs. Aim your crosshairs on these guys that are ready to donate their blood. Okay. Press and hold left mouse button to lunge. I feel like I could bump up the music just a little bit. Pump up the jam, pump it up. Press and hold left mouse button to lunge. Fills up your blood chalice on the top right of your screen. If it's overflowing, or you see this icon, the chalice is full. To deposit the blood, you've gathered the blood pool. By pressing E while nearby, you can do this anytime. Some cultists will ask for wine. Okay, so they did purple. Purple and red. Toss the chalice by holding and releasing left mouse button after aiming, but be careful, you can only carry up to 5 chalices at a time. Refill your drinks by visiting any refreshment table and getting bombed out. Aside from the glowing signals, when a cultist says a crest, there will also be a timer above their heads. Okay. So this is one of those drink filling games. If the timer runs out before their quest gets completed, they will get bombed out. Cultists who are bombed out will drain the party meter. If the party meter is empty, that means the party is over. 3 or more people are bombed out. 1 or 2 people are bombed out. No one is bombed out. Other things that lower the party meter: letting cultists stay bummed, tossing one onto the floor, or to someone who doesn't want it, bumping into others when you're not dancing. Also dancing. Although your duty is to gather blood, you must also keep the party alive. Hold left shift, left controller, left, or shift to dance. Try to keep your best to keep the party going. That's a lot of things. Are those links that you can click on? I am glad I threw the whatchamacallit. Sure, just apply. And then is this an actual in-game leaderboard? An actual in-game leaderboard. Okay. With what looks like looks like a cheater who is the developer of the game with the highest score. Either that or, you know, would you play your own game enough? Okay, so left click. Wait, I need a, okay. So right click. Left click, shift, dancing. How do I do that again? I need to go fill up with glasses, right? Okay, I have a bunch of chalices. I don't have any wine in them. So left click to bump into you. Left click to bump into you. And then right click to bump into you. And then we deposit all of the blood in the thing. I need more blood. So you. So right click. That throws the chalice. Can I pick it up? No. So I want to throw the chalice over here. I sort of understood what was going on. Did I give you wine or blood? Oh, those are things of wine. Oh, those are just all things of wine on the edges? Okay, so what about you? Did I need to get... Okay, that's glasses. And then right click to throw the wine? Do I also need to dance at some point? Is that a necessary thing? There. There. Oh, it's a toss of wine. At you, I guess. And then is it... Okay, so then the chalice is full, and then I go toss the chalice into here. How do I empty the chalice again? Okay, so is it just... Am I on the board at all? I am! I'm at the bottom! It's at least on the board in some way, shape, or form. Okay, ad break. Do I want to keep trying the game? No. Ad break means nobody's going to be seeing this, so I'll take a break myself. There we go. Did I pause? Or did it explode because I stepped away? Okay, so I don't know. That is a satisfying mechanic there. Okay. Yeah, so it seems like I just need to run over to the red ones and left click, and I need to right click on the purple ones. Okay, so that's... so then you... And then I just dance while I'm waiting. Did I need to go pick up more glasses at some point? Okay, well that's pretty easy to do. Okay, so I can't... Oh, that was a party foul with that glass there. Wait, so there's party-related games every Down2Jam now. You're... Okay, so then... How did I deposit the blood? That was my question. Oopsie daisies. Okay. Yeah, I got a full blood meter. How do I get rid of the full blood meter? Yeah, there's other people in the way there. Okay, let's keep running around this party. Okay. How do I get rid of this full blood meter? What was the last... There's the last step that I'm missing. Okay, wait. Your main goal is to gather blood for the sacrificial blood pool. This fills up your blood chalice on the top right. If it's overflowing, or you see this icon, then the chalice is full. Deposit the blood together at the blood pool by pressing E while nearby. Okay. E, okay. Yeah, everything's left click and right click, so E. There we go. Okay, so that deposited it. The animation and the sound effect on that are just fantastic. Okay, so there and there. The people bouncing around like crazy are kind of funny. Yeah, that just is so satisfying. Just the cross map catches. Okay, so that's E. That's what I need to press there when that's full, which it should be soon. There's so many cultists. Like, this party isn't too bad, right? Apparently it's getting worse though. The hype meter is... Hype meter seems okay. It doesn't seem like it's open training. Hard to tell. And then it was go till what point to see? Do I also need to party myself at some point? It's almost good. E? Okay, so that was good enough. I don't have any glasses. Oopsie daisies, I just party fouled that person in the face. Okay, let's just keep picking these up so I can... Yeah, there's probably some corner where somebody's very unhappy that I haven't... Yep. Come over there. Yeah, okay, there's somebody that... It's all good that I just hadn't interacted with. Is it somebody unhappy, or is that... Oh, come on, y'all. 23 ounces of blood. 200? 100? Seems crazy. It wasn't even letting me get some of that stuff. Okay, one last go, because it's fairly quick and easy. Like I'm understanding. Okay. Took me a little bit to figure out how to play. The bouncing is interesting. Okay, it's the E It definitely needed some kind of indication as to, like, what you do when you get near the blood pool, but otherwise... okay, so does the party meter just go down? Or... all y'all mother fluffers are... just in the wrong spots. You're always asking for things when you're in the wrong spots. Okay, am I tossing the wrong things to you guys? Is that also the issue? Okay, there. Because it's... I was gonna say, run towards the person. Oh, and then... oh, it doesn't need to be overflowing. I can just dump it whenever. Okay, so maybe we just do that then. We just dump it whenever. Okay, so you there, you have a person in the way. I need to not party foul there. That is not the person that I wanted to get the blood from. The physics is so funky. Everybody is so unhappy. This is not working out. There's somebody in the corner down here that I haven't tended to. Yeah, the cross-map snipe with the chalice is just incredible. Does it help me to dance at all? Or is that just for fun? There's something very satisfying about this, for sure. Which is probably why I played it a third time. Well, so far, I think this is my favorite that I've played. Yeah, and then I just start to lose the party here. No matter how much it's because of bastards like you that just get in the... I need more glasses. Yeah, the bastards like that hang out in the corners of the party and ruin everything. It's not any better. It's the same amount of... it's just going down. I don't know how to make the party any better. 170? Like, what am I missing here? That, like... I feel like I'm struggling to hit 20. Okay, well, I'm good. That was great. Overall... the characters and the physics were a little obnoxious, but otherwise I liked that a lot. Oh, and it did, okay, yeah, and it did need some kind of indicator for dropping off the blood. Okay, gameplay was pretty fun. A little, it's another one of those ones where, like, it's a party thing where I think there's, like, one too many mechanics kind of thing. Okay, and I see a lot of stream avatars, but ain't nobody said anything in a while. And... am I still live? Because it was also saying I had one. Oh, that says I'm... that says it's live. This says... okay, there we go. Okay, so that raid, everybody dipped pretty quick, which makes sense. Okay. The audio, I liked it. Yeah, I don't know, like, and it was pretty great. Graphics are fantastic. The little cultists are fantastic. Yeah, no, this just great. Creative, definitely creative for gathering. I guess, yeah, it's a gathering of people, and you're gathering blood, and not really gathering wine, but yeah, definitely creative. Emotional delivery. The physics made it a little bouncy, but otherwise, yeah, it felt like a cool cultist party. And the sure, yeah, no, it hits both your gathering stuff and your okay, yep, no, that was just fantastic. That was a great one overall. 8-10. I'm like, do I want to call it quits? Do I want to... 8-10's a little early. But I'm like kaput, man. I am tired. Okay, 40 games. Okay, wait. If I want to play these games in like 3 days, which that's not gonna happen, but it's just because I kind of wanted to leave Friday for Borderlands 4 and stuff. But oh, even if I did 40 games, divided by 4 days, I would need to play 10 games a day. Not happening. Yeah, and at the rate I'm going. Well, how many have I played? Definitely not 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I played half of that. So I gotta play 5 more games in the next like half an hour. That seems a little much, but then again, if I do come across something like my game, which takes 30 seconds, like that's a lot easier. Okay, and now I know nobody's here, so now I don't need to worry about playing like a... Oh, Adagon's game is quick, right? Then I can feel like I am... you have a lot of thoughts, but your brain gets more and more crowded. You need to gather your thoughts and avoid the bad thoughts. Okay. Yeah, let's do a quick one. Then I can feel like I'm whipping through some more games.
Avalanche.
Groundhog.
Top hole.
5.
Combo.
Merchant.
Yeah, okay, so it is just grab the white ones, not the red ones.
Monster
Combo.
Mushroom.
Oh my goodness, that is a crazy effect. Oh, and it is...
Exercise, doctors.
Combo.
Okay, I could just look at half the screen.
Combo.
Resistentialism.
Optimist.
Do I have any?
Combo.
Grant.
Oh, the effects are crazy on this one.
Machine.
Horseshoe.
Arachman. Control.
Combo.
Screen. Double. Yeah.
Phenomena.
So is it gonna keep doing crazy effects? Or is it just the ones?
Combo.
So there it is. Ooh, the crazy effects are...
Interesting.
Lunting.
Quadratic formula.
Okay. I was gonna say, this reminds me of a game I made, and I already showed off that game.
Ethereum.
Oh my goodness.
Tree.
It's almost a bit too much, but I guess that's
Channel.
having to really channel those thoughts.
Squelch. Nutella. Buttercream.
Combo.
Worker.
I do wonder what the
Wizard.
high...
Simultaneous.
Ooh,
Groundhog.
no. Is this like an insta-lose when you touch a bad thought?
Egotistical.
That seems
Sugar.
harsh.
Clanker.
That's a good thought?
Handcuffs.
Robot racism is a good thought? The game with my swearing integrated? I guess I didn't technically integrate the yeah, I was gonna say, we're doing robot racism is a good thought. I think racism in any way, shape, or form is a bad thing. Thought bad. One single bad thought throws off all of the other good thoughts. That's what we're learning from this. Okay. And then was there a high score thing? There was a high score thing. I could try again, see if I can get a higher than 73. Oh, wait. The most thoughts leaderboard. Did I? Is my leaderboard set up at all? Kind of. It doesn't say what the leaderboard is. One single bad thought makes you racist. I'm glad that that's not how that works. That one single bad thought would make you racist. Okay. And I already hit follow. Yeah, okay. The question was, I guess we just do, yeah, just capture the screen. And then I could submit that. We'll give it one more go,
Grant.
because I do like this kind of game.
Biscuit. Fiesta.
Oh, that's a nice way to do the tutorial, too.
Fromage.
Yeah, this definitely has a nice effects and polish to it.
Combo.
The chromatic aberration here almost feels like a bit much, but I think that's also supposed to be the point. So, do you get a higher score for getting the doubles?
Exciting.
Or is it just saying that you hit 2 of one word? I guess I'll have to keep an eye on
Soaking.
it. Not that I'm gonna know what silk song thing being a good thought. Spaghetti. I like that. I do like that one.
Disc.
Small. Oh. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad I tried it again to see what other effects there were.
Television.
Optimus.
I didn't see if combo gave me extra points or not.
Muffin.
I do like muffins. Muffins are a good thought. Yeah. Okay. Now everybody comes out of the woodwork to say, "Oh no, I didn't touch it. Bugger off." I was not thinking about. I guess I was thinking about existentialism, but sure you missed Sir Aaron, but yeah, I missed the mark on my game. Hoping I could still submit later this week under extra format. Okay, I was kind of wondering if there was a Pogorly one. I hadn't seen it in there, so doing some IRL gatherings. Ooh, that's fun. I haven't done that in a while.
Handcuffs.
Frenzy. Endoplasmic reticulum.
Roll.
That's 2 words. I think that we were going for 1 word, right?
Handshake.
But I guess endoplasmic. Well, then under that, you could do a.
Masticate.
What's the? Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh my goodness. Can we not do both at the same time? I was kind of. Yeah. Okay. So it does tell you if you do. Remove the color. I'm digging the music for sure. Does it make it has to make sure that it doesn't spawn on top of the mouse, right? Well, I don't know what is going on with the music, but I love it. What? Ugh, and that was me saying the bad word. Fuck. On the local news and the front page of the paper. That's fun. For something good, I hope.
Pavement.
Okay, so the two times combos just for fun. It doesn't appear to. And yeah, it does not up the number. Okay, and now the bad thoughts have spawned. Well, it is just to survive. Oh, but you have to keep getting the number up higher. Oh, the effects are great. Yeah, no, this has a lot of polish. This is a lot of fun. And I love the music. Mustached. Oh, did the voices are gone. Is that an effect? Or did I ruin something? And then it gets dead. It gets almost too much. Okay, this really lets you focus on the music if the good thoughts are not audio. We hide in the corner. Hey, I was hiding in the corner. Bugger off. Oh, I thought, man. A charity event. Okay. Again, something good happening in the charity event, hopefully. 5 times on the frenzy? Okay, last go. This is the last go, no matter what score I get. Okay. No, wait. We reload this. The voices are the point there, I thought. We gotta get the voices in there.
Small.
Rutabaga.
Crapulous.
There we go. Immediately with the small.
Egotistical.
Mosquito.
There we go. Okay, now we got the voices going again.
Combo. Combo. Tornado. Combo.
Okay, there we go. Now we got the crazy music going fully.
Combo.
I'm glad I reset it. Get out of here with those bad thoughts. That is fun when it does different effects based on whatever words you pick up. Okay, I was trying to play this one because I thought this would be quick, and then I proceed to play it a few times just because it's fun. And I like the music a lot. See, but then it's like, how do you rate something like this compared to something like what Brainoid did? Brainoid had a whole bunch of characters and a whole bunch of stats and stuff, and came up with a fun game. And then this is so much simpler, and it's a fun game. But it's like, do you knock off points because this is so much simpler?
Combo.
Do you add more points because the other games are more complex?
Combo.
I guess that's kind of a, depends on the kind of person you are, kind of person you want to rate, how you want to rate stuff. I keep going for these immediately. I guess you don't, not necessarily, it's not super necessary. Is the music speeding up? Or... Also, is this easier? This feels easier, because I thought I hit like 70. Ooh. Unexpectedly color change. Somehow that feels like it helps to make it small, but now I think I'm kind of getting lost in the, oh my goodness. Holy heck, I think I touched that, but it didn't say I did. Oh my goodness, there's so much. How did I not touch that? Then again, I think the hitboxes are probably more generous. Oh my gosh. I can't hide off the edge of the screen either. I am just in one corner here, and I am not leaving the corner. I'm glad it's getting me points. Okay, yeah, we're definitely calling it after this run. I'm surprised that didn't count as me hitting something. Holy heck. I feel like I'm cheating, because I haven't lost yet. Why am I still going?
Resistentialism.
What?
There we go. Okay. It is great that it's me saying fuck at the end. Okay. Okay, that was the last go. No, we're not doing it again. As much fun as that was, we're not doing it again. Okay. I even have video proof of that run. So how do I... Yeah, it's like submit the score. What was that? That was pretty good. Oh, I guess... Well, okay, it's a little far for that clip, but... let's do... Video capture... I guess that is heckin' dark, isn't it? It's 147? Yeah. That can go away. That there. It's a mixed bag. It's a good cause. Yeah, I totally missed that message. I was very clearly focused on the... There we go. Okay. 147. I'm good at not thinking bad thoughts, I guess. That's definitely not true at all, but... Yeah, because there was just a long run at the end there of... Oh, and it immediately puts it in there, I guess. Does somebody go through and say whether that's true or not? But, okay. Let's see. Graphics, extremely simple, but effective. It's one of those things of, like, I liked this a lot, clearly, and I will knock it on the emotional delivery. I think having one single bad thought and then the entire thing is ruined. I think you can have a bad thought and then push it away and it doesn't destroy you entirely, but maybe that's just me. You are gathering your thoughts. Kinda. I mean, yeah, that's gathering your thoughts. I feel like it's not perfect because it's like score going up does not entirely feel like thought gathered, or rather like score going up doesn't entirely feel like gathering to me necessarily. I feel like you kind of have to have like the physical like pile of something, otherwise a number doesn't feel like a gathering necessarily to me. Okay, graphics were a little painful at times, but good, but simple. I don't know, they were a little painful at times. Maybe we knock it on creativity. This is just run around and pick up the things. But I mean, it was effective, and the effects were cool, though. Okay, audio was good. I liked the music a lot. Other people's voices and stuff was a lot of fun, too, so yeah. That's just... It's got my voice in it. That's so... I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but... let's see, gameplay. I very much enjoyed simple but effective. Is there anything I would have done to... I mean, like, because I've made this kind of game as a balance game. And then overall... I had a lot of fun with it, though. I don't know. It's like there wasn't anything wrong with the gameplay necessarily. It was just that graphics were a little painful to look at sometimes, even if that was kind of the point. Okay, whatever. It's arbitrary anyway. Okay, and it's 8:30. I think I might think about going to bed. I'll have the good thought of go to bed, and then I will actually obey the good thought of go to bed, I think. So, added leaderboards to the Down2Jam page now. I'm gonna go sleep. Oh yeah, I didn't take a picture as to how well I did, but okay. So that game was a little faster, but even faster for me is still like 15 minutes. Oh hey, goods, gods, and goblins. They actually have they got their page together a little more now. Oh, and I guess there are going to be more and more games added over time, too. I am curious about these little beans running after a theme. Because, yeah, probably just because not only is it colorful, a bunch of little guys, but also it's animated. Okay, well, I made a dent. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I really gotta pick up the pace if I want to, good bed. As in, like, mashing together, like, go to bed into one word, and... Yeah, I saw this one was vaguely auto-battler-esque, too. An auto-battler like he is coming. I'm like, we're not gonna do that right now. Okay, just art-wise... Yeah, and gameplay-wise. There's a couple of these that I'm interested in. And then there's still a good number of these that I know names. And games that I saw were getting made that I want to play. Yeah, okay, so it's Auto Battler, but... This page isn't up, though. So, yeah, definitely gonna leave that for later. This seemed like there was a recommendation for that. Okay, all my nonsense can go away. And the question, is there anybody still here to go raid with? Oh, and now it's a 6. It's like, I don't know where it's at on the... people do come and go, too. I don't know if that's... did you miss yours? You did. So I guess you can go back and look at the thing, the VOD. You can go look at the VOD, but I very much liked it. So if you want to know the rating, which I guess you could look at the back end anyway, but rating-wise, I very much enjoyed it. The art was fantastic. The catch on the wine glass was very satisfying. It took me I think the one thing was just I needed the E on the I don't know if there was a hint for that, a tooltip for that. Okay, snooze. I don't want the ads right now. But yeah, some tooltip for the blood pool, which I might have missed if it was there, but or it could have just been a left click as you get close to it too. Well, it was one of those ones that I think there was an extra interaction that didn't need to be there. Just because you can pick up the glasses. You can pick up the chalices without having to press a button. So I feel like the blood pool also was just, when you bump into it, it should have just dumped the blood too. So, overworked the shit out of rings. No, these are, like, the little guys are fantastic. That is some incredible art for the jam. Okay, so there are people here, so I can do a thingamabob. Yeah, oh, wait. We go here. Not me. This. We just go down to Jam on the front page here. And there's Adagon. There's me. There's Funbase. Hey, Funbase is doing some stuff too. I don't think Funbase... Does Funbase actually make games? I just know Funbase plays games. But then when I was assuming, like, software developer, it was like, wait, maybe I'm wrong in that assumption. Okay, but let's go over to Funbase once that is done being dumb. So, helps with the audio with some games. Okay, so may or may not be an audio guy, but yeah, I just assumed that everybody's a developer. I just tend to hang out with people that are developers, so realizing that, like, oh, maybe not everybody is a developer. Helped with the cool Train Claw game, I think. The Train Claw game. I don't, well, if you're, Train, if you're talking about the last jam, don't know if that one helps, because there was a lot of trains. It was kind of the, oh yeah, you have to watch the flippin' ad. Okay. And wait. Last time I tried to drag this over to the other screen, it got rid of the ad. It seems to have done it again. Either that or the ad finished at the same time again. Okie dokie. But we can go raid over here. Okay. I was gonna say, I thought I hadn't seen a Funbase in a while.
Smash these frogs with the boat.
Okay. And I will be back tomorrow for more Down2Jam.
I need repairs.
I'm not gonna get through all of the games, but I want to get through. Well, I have all of these that I wanted to play at least. There's definitely a few auto battlers that I was interested in, and I will be back usual time. I know I was here in the morning today, but I will be back usual time. So goodbye, good night. Thanks for stopping by. Bye. Have fun sleeping. Bye.
If you're going
Hazelnut Junction.
Right,
okay. Yeah. Okay.
Die.
But bye. Good night. Have fun
Hard
sleeping.
left or right,
Bye.
and you feather like down and press dash. You do like a side dash.
And then don't forget to do this.
Oh wait, that time it didn't work. That time it kind of worked. What was that?